It's been a perfectly good year. I mean, it's been an interesting one. I mean, we started at the end of April with very cold, damp conditions. The ground out on the course was what was described as heavy, so that was obviously quite wet ground. And then in the heat of the summer, we had race meetings that were on firm ground. And now we finished the season on ground which is described as good, which is sort of the perfect racing ground, really. It has been difficult. It has been a challenging year, particularly with the heat wave that went on for about 6 weeks. Being a downland course, we do have to water more and more to keep the ground decent, but even so the ground was pretty firm because temperatures were well up into the 85s and 90s, you know, for many days running. It was hard to keep the ground reasonable.
You obviously had that infamous bug infestation. How hard was it to then sort of come back from that and make sure the course was absolutely fine?
Well, thankfully the chafer bugs are only in the loop section of the racecourse, which means we couldn't use the track for any race distances further than a mile. So the last 2 race meetings have been races of 6 furlongs, 5 furlongs, 7 furlongs and a mile, which is all up the straight course. So no, we've been fine, and we've got 8 races today, all up the straight course and full steam ahead. Yeah, operationally it's always good to have a plan B. For example, there was the first race meeting when the cash flow turned up late, and we now get that in the day before, and 1 or 2 other things. You never stop learning in this business. A lot of people think that what an easy life we have with only 16 race days every year, but there's a lot of work that goes into the planning. Preparations for next season will start very soon with the marketing plan and budgeting for building improvements. But it's a healthy business, and we're in good shape. Well, very much so. The next 6.5 months will fly by. There's no doubt about it. The end of April 2019 will soon come around, but the next few months is all about preparing the race course for the next year, advertising it, marketing it, and improving the facilities so that when people turn up, they feel in a comfortable environment. Yeah.